What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we are taking a look at the Ethereum price. It is looking very, very good. We do have major resistance at the $2,280 levels. It was major support in the past, and now it's major resistance, and we are technically breaking out from this resistance. But we do see bearish divergence on the RSI on the 4-hourly. There is no volume at all from this breakout, and it is Sunday, guys. So not everything is good news. I would wait for a confirmed breakout. I'm going to explain to you in this episode. I also see a potential cup and handle that has broken out, and we are retesting this major resistance. So we're going to talk about this in this episode, guys. Also, Bitcoin, we are retesting this resistance. We have technically broken out also from the resistance from these lower highs and this potential pattern. But the same thing, guys, it is Sunday and we have no volume at all. Less volume on Bitcoin than on Ethereum, guys. Remember, we talked about this ABC correction right over here. I'm in a swing trade. As you can see, I entered a position right over here at the $33,470 range here where we have the C correction. Guys, I am going to have this swing trade open all the way up to $40,000. I am a strong believer that this pattern may play out in the next coming weeks. If you are interested in trading, my favorite platforms is PrimeXbt. If you use my link in the description and Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code, you're getting 50% in addition of what you deposit, guys. My favorite swing trading platform is Bybit. If you use my link in the description, you are getting the best bonus available, which is $600, guys. Said this, let's go straight into the video. Hello there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and smash up that like button. Let's try and get this video to 300 likes. I do daily TA on Bitcoin and crypto, and I'm not a financial advisor, so don't buy or sell anything that I say. And if you do so, do your own research. Said this, let's go straight into the chart. All right, guys, let's take a look at Ethereum here. Like I said in the intro, okay, the bearish scenario, the bearish things here on this chart on the 4-hourly, we can see that the price is making higher highs and the RSI is starting to make lower highs. This is very dangerous, bearish divergence. So we can see that the bulls are losing steam on the 4-hourly. It is also Sunday, guys, so there's no volume at all, and it does look like that we are breaking some major resistance, but this could easily be a fake out, guys. Let's wait for tomorrow where we're going to see some more trading activity. Now, the bullish case scenario is that we are hitting this major resistance point, as you can see on the chart right over here. It does look like that we are breaking out, but we are going to go to the 1-hourly, and I'm going to explain you what we want to see for a potential clean breakout and probably place a long trade. So let's zoom in here. Also, this is the scenario that could potentially be happening. We do see the major clear resistance right over here. We did have a nice round formation coming all the way up, retesting this resistance. So we do have a round formation here. Then we did create a handle, not even going 50% of the actual round cup, because if we go below 50%, then this is not a handle. It is not a cup and handle. We've broken out from this handle point and we are retesting the resistance again. So we want to see a nice clear breakout from here to this to be valid. Okay, if we do get rejected, I do see us coming all the way back down to the 2050, 2030 range. Let's take a look at the 1-hourly chart and zoom in to see what we can expect. We did talk about this trend line from these higher lows. We did get here some support and finally broke down, but from the breakout, looking at the volume, you know, guys, I look at the volume and the price action. So while we were coming down, there was no volume. Then while we were coming up, there was more volume when we were coming up. So it was more likely to continue up here. Now, we did get above here from this trend line, as you can see. Now, is this going to hold or are we going to come back down? Well, by looking at the 4-hourly, we do have massive divergence. It is Sunday. We might just fizzle out here sideways because there's not going to be any much trading activity. Now, what do I want to see here to potentially place a trade on Ethereum? Well, let's zoom out here a little bit because we do know that the $2,600 area is major resistance also. We do have two touches here. This is the $2,600 range. It has been major support. So if we do clearly break out the high from here, we are going to get some type of resistance. The measured move from this cup and handle is the lower part to the resistance, and from the breakout, the next point here of resistance where the target is of the cup and handle is just below the 2,900, which is also major resistance. We've touched it many times here in the month of May, getting rejected. So there's going to be a huge amount of resistance. But let's take a look here on the 1 hourly. Zoom in here on the chart, and I want to see a nice clean breakout from the top that we've just done, which is the $2,346. If we do manage to get above this high that we've just created with a decent amount of volume right over here, such as this candle or this candle right over here, then this is going to be looking very good for a potential long trade, at least to the $2,600, where we do have our next major resistance point. For now, this is only a fake out. We do not see any volume. We've got the bearish divergence on the 4 hourly. The 1 hourly is at overbought territory. So this is signaling to me that there is possible going sideways or even to the downside during today. Now, this is the bullish and the bearish case scenario. If we do get rejected from this area, I do see us potentially falling all the way down to the $2,030 range. Okay, we do not have much support below us here. So I do think that we might come all the way down here to retest this next support range. Guys, let's take a look at Bitcoin, because Bitcoin has also kind of broken out. We've closed a 4 hourly candle here just slightly, but I do not think that this is very reliable. And why is this? Because of the volume. This is the most important indicator, because if there's no volume, there is no strength eventually. So now we've got this resistance point. We do see the support here creating this kind of symmetrical triangle. Okay, so now what can we expect in the short term? Well, I think that during today, I think we're just going to go sideways or potentially to the downside. It is Sunday and there's probably not going to be much trading activity. So there is a potential to come slightly lower or stay sideways here. I don't think we will have a major pump today, because also there is no volume at all. Let's take a look at the 1 hourly, because technically we are above this major resistance, okay, turning it into support, which is the $35,200 range. It's been major support right over here, resistance right over here. So now we are just, staying above it very nicely. We might go slightly to the upside, sideways or down, but there's not going to be major moves. What I want it to be Monday, okay, and I want to get above the high that we have created, which is the $35,700 range, and I want to see a nice green candle breaking out this high with huge amount of volume. Okay, something like this, maybe not even that high, but something like a nice green candle, not even like this. I want to see much higher candles at least than these ones over here. Then this is going to confirm the breakout. Where's our next major resistance going to be? Well, eventually it's going to be at this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave that I've created over here. So there is going to be some major resistance, which is at the $36,500 range. But we are going to be able to climb above this area in between tomorrow and Tuesday. So this is something where we need to pay attention. We want to see some nice clear volume, and I think the first target is going to be here, where we are going to see some major resistance. And then if we do break out this major resistance, I do see the price of BTC climbing, potentially to at least this other next resistance from this ascending channel that we've created from these high highs. So these are the two targets. The next target would be round about the $38,500 range. So yeah, this is what I got for this update, guys. Let's wait to see some nice volume. It is Sunday. It's going to be very difficult for trades. I think we're just going to go a little bit up or down sideways. There's not going to be too much activity because eventually it is Sunday, guys. This is going to be it for this quick update, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to check out the Bitcoinsensus website. We've got the latest news and technical analysis, so make sure to check it out. As you can see, as we were talking about this symmetrical triangle for Bitcoin, okay, so yeah, make sure to check it out. We've got all sorts here, guys. The link is in the description. If you haven't seen my tutorial to learn how to trade on PrimeXbt or Bybit, make sure to check it out. The video is popping up on your screen. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.